Hi everybody, Blayne come to you again from northeastern Ontario, finding Sasquatch and Bigfoot barn show. Okay, so today a special video, pulled one out of the archive. I filmed this time of year. It's January 1st, but with the way the weather's going this year, it's like early winter, a little bit of snow, and we've had nothing but rain. You can see me behind me here. See behind me here, marshy area. It's normally not that wide though, but because of all the rain, this is like spring conditions instead of like late fall, winter, where there was less rain and then snow and then you could hike around. But anyway, the hydro cut's right there, that way. Some trees blocking it, and which is okay because the sun's right on me. It's late in the afternoon and it would wash out the camera anyway. It's only like 30 yards, 40 yards that way. About 2 or 3 towers up, I came into a clearing and I ran into a swamp area. Sam and I decided to head back that way. I started to leave the way I came, and Sam, my shepherd, she turned around and went back into the opening. She's seen something that was scaring her. She's a 120-pound shepherd, right? So it had to be something pretty creepy, pretty big. So, okay, so I follow her lead. I go back into the clearing after that we just left, like literally a minute before. And I catch these 2 Sasquatch, about my size. One's gray, kind of hunched over. He was coming out of the woods up across the clearing that we were just in. And he's right in front, right behind Sam, but in front of a tree, and I'll show you that one. And then when I panned up to the top of the clearing, there's this black Sasquatch sitting like this, sitting down, and it seems to have something in his hands. So I'm like, well, what's this all about? I mean, this is all wrong from what at the time. People were talking about Sasquatch, you know, making sounds, running away, or moving away, and I mentioned this before on some of my interviews, radio interviews, whatever. I've done some for university kids, stuff like that, but it's totally different behavior than what we learned, the old timers, I guess, old school guys. Anyway, they're coming right up to me, and in this case, I'm like, wow, these things are like too close, like 20 feet away from me, behind my dog, and 20 meters up the opening, there's a black one. So I'm like, this is not good. and then I turn away and I just start blabbing about whatever, about not being able to get out of here. And basically what I was doing, I was giving them a chance to back away because I'm unarmed, I'm alone. My dog is totally petrified of them.
Okay, so I cut out the blabby part where I turned away, but there's one right behind my dog, you see, gray one there, and there's a black one at the top of the hill in the opening.
Okay, we might have some problems here.
Okay, look at that gray one there. He's got like a white muzzle on him, and then there's a darker one up there that's sitting down, and he's got something in his hands. Pretty creepy. Right, so I edited that clip. I just turned around and filmed the hydro cut a bit there. You see the black guy up there, the black one? Right there. Look at that. And he looks like he's about my size, but he's holding on to an infant or something. I don't know. And that one was gone when I turned around. And this video was like 15 minutes long, so I had to do a lot of edits. We don't have very good internet out here in the county, so 10-minute video literally takes at least 10 hours to upload. So there's a closer crop. Yeah, I know it's a little distorted, but there's a real Sasquatch right there, caught in the open, and it's got something in its hand. And then there's my dog Sam, and then there's that fuzzy gray one kind of hunched over right beside the tree, behind it a little bit, right there. Look at that. If I would have been like another 5-10 seconds on the path when we originally tried to leave, and Sam didn't see that Sasquatch, I would have ran right into that one coming up the hill. He would have been in the middle, and then we would have had a problem. It might have had to attack me to get away. you can't carry guns up here in Canada. And then yeah, it's a little distorted. It's in 240 or whatever it was at the time. But that's a real Sasquatch right there, 6-footer. And yeah, I got a little fried there. And wow, another close encounter. And I'm not withholding evidence. I just need better editors and computer equipment. And there's a shot. You see the gray shape is gone beside the tree. And of course I was slowed down and there's no black shape at the top of the hill.
Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on. Whew. Alright, pull the chair up. Alright, so just got back there. Doing a follow-up. The hydro cut's a good area to go looking for them. Just what happens is you run into people who own part of it, right? And then there's some that's crown land, I guess. But there's people who pretend that they own crown land. You know, try to do the squatters thing, you know, carve out a little camp area and show up their lot and try to say it's their land. But if you look on the map, it's not their land. And so, but anyway, I go there and sometimes I've been chased out of there. One time I was chased by hunters in their trucks because I got by them to my car and they were after me. But yeah, that was a pretty scary encounter. It was one of my first encounters since I started seriously looking for them. And it changed things. You know, you're expecting them to be like all timid and run away, and here they are like following you. And then I doubled back on them, and I caught those two guys out in the open there. One guy was just about to come up to the top of the hill. I mean, if I would have taken like another 5 seconds in deciding to turn back, but Sam turned around and started pulling me back to the opening, if we would have had like another 5 10 seconds on the trail, I would have caught that guy out in the middle of the trail. But he was gray, and the tree bark was gray, and he's kind of blended in there, and I'm like, and the one at the top, and then I don't know, back then I didn't really know what to say, you know. I just go film them or whatever and talk a little bit, narrate over it later. And I got squirrels over there. Be careful, I got Betsy here. Pull it off the wall and I'll shoot you. I got a squirrel living in the barn, messing with my stuff, broke all my stuff. I have to get some Cletus squirrel eater hunter guy in here and take care of them, but well, maybe I'll get a trap, move them out before they demo my whole barn. But alright, so enough about squirrel. This is about a scary encounter, I don't know, 5-7 years ago. Dr. Bindenay came and stayed with me, and I took him into the area, and we seen a lot of nice, interesting structures. But we were hiking right through their territory, three of us, my boy came with me, and so they didn't give us any sounds. But whenever I went out with my wife, they would wood knock all the time like crazy. And I was talking with Duke Sullivan there, and we were thinking that Bigfoot's sexist. You know, he likes the women more than he likes the guys, and you know, he responds to the women. And so maybe I should pull a Bobo and put on like a blonde wig and stuff, right? Actually, when my hair was long and blonde when I was younger, that's when I had one of them follow me right around a lake out in Alberta. So you never know, right? And again, thanks for watching, and come back soon. Like, share, subscribe, wherever I put it, usually up there in the corner. And I got a link if you want to send some money, help me get a 4K. I watched for them at that pond area, the marshy area, and there's a nice clearing like half a kilometer back or whatever, maybe a mile back, I don't know. But anyway, if I can get a nice 4K camera with the zoom, I could hunker down behind the rock and film them playing on that in that open area if I ever catch them. Wouldn't that be great footage? Just like, you know, William Rowe watching the one pick berries, catch them something like that, and then 4K so that. And you gotta remember, there's no fame or fortune up here. It would just be for educational purposes, right? probably destroy my life. But anyway, just to show people that it's not a myth. It's not a joke. They're real, and it's just they're so much advanced than us as far as their stealth and bush knowledge. The only thing that's offsetting that is that everybody has a camera. So that's the only reason we get the footage we do. 10 years ago, even there was a big difference in the amount of footage because everybody didn't have cameras on their cell phones. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon from the Bigfoot Barn Show.